been a pleasure to have you stay. Once again, I'm sorry about the breakfast mishap. Do send us your dry cleaning bill, eh?
I wish I had your knack of being brazen. Either that or no conscience at all.
Oh, it was nothing, just a jug of milk on a tweed jacket. What can you do?
I mean the lies. I had our Val on last night. I had to tell her I'd just seen Amy, up to her usual shenanigans.
Look, I know it's a little hard, but what can Valerie do? She's got Sharon, heartbroken. There's only so much stress she can take.
And how's she going to feel if, on top of all that, the worst happens to Amy?
Well, it won't. She's resourceful. Got to remain positive.
There's plenty of people who take advantage of a girl like that. She might act the big hard case, but she's just a kid.
She'll land on her feet again, like she did with us.
I've decided we're going to the police station. We're going to make them work harder. We'll camp out there if we have to.
Diane, no.
All right, I'll go on my own.
No, she's going to be fine. She's got somewhere to stay and she's got enough to get by, so let's just drop all this, eh?
She's been in touch. And you didn't tell me?
It's not exactly like that. David tracked her down.
I'm giving you one chance to explain yourself. So you better start talking.
I'll tell you something. The more that taxi driver went on, the more tip he lost.
Yeah, lucky you got me in a good mood. It went right over my head, that bit like the last day of school. D-mob happy.
I know, but it's a hospital run. People don't want to hear about his grouting.
Thank God I'll never have to go that place again.
Hiya.
Still got you waiting on him, has he?
Come in.
Tell him we don't want any.
Something's perked him up. What are you putting in his tea?
We're just back from the hospital. Appointment went well, for a change.
Look, about last time, I'm sorry. It must be my hormones or something.
I know how you feel. Actually, our appointment went quite well and all, and do you want to tell him?
3-month scan. Annie, not me.
Oh, congratulations! That's fantastic, isn't that fantastic?
Yeah, well done, mate.
Aye, well, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. Well, I'll say mind.
Hey!
So what do you reckon? Pint?
Oh, it's any excuse with him.
Come on. How often do we get something to celebrate? And you can show me those skydiving pictures as well, else I won't believe you.
You're only jealous. Come on, then. You're around.
Oh, my nan. I wish you wouldn't.
What, a fiver? It's hardly even a bus fare.
Hey, if you go round to my nan's, she won't put the heating on. I feel tight.
I'm sure you'll get over it.
Oh, Myra. You shouldn't have. It's supposed to cost an arm and a leg.
Happy birthday. And I know it's a bit boring, but I didn't know who else to get.
No, I love it.
Well, if you don't like it, you can change it. I won't be offended. I remember when John bought me some perfume once. I swear I had a whiff of salmon about it.
I remember that one. Mum went mad when you told him she hated it.
Oh, well, you've done more than enough. Talk about outstaying my welcome.
Don't be daft. Anyway, we need the rent. And if John worked any more hours, well, we'd never get to see him.
Listen, I'm really sorry about the other night.
Hey, no one made me get drunk. It wasn't her fault.
Whatever. It's done with.
Yeah, and I promise we're going to keep a lid on it tonight.
What? You didn't check with me?
Oh, we were just gonna go to the pictures. No boozing, I promise.
Yeah, but we're going to ask Mia as well.
Please, it is a birthday.
OK, fine. But don't let Mia buy you so much as a shandy. And I want you back straight after the film, do you understand?
You're all right.
Wow, check you out, lady. If I didn't know better, I'd say you were on the pool.
She's not bad when she makes an effort.
Are you? No, we're having a date night. Well, day, you know, it's the only way with the kids.
Otherwise, we'd be hoping for a private conversation sometime around 2018.
Excuse me, remember you're picking up Arthur from nursery?
Yes, but I've got hours yet. So I thought I'd keep myself active in the community. While I wait.
There we are. I'm not hungover, I'm just tired. Flippin' heck, I have one glass of wine with my tea and you're on to Betty Ford.
You don't call in sick after a glass of wine. No, you were practically slapping the last drops out of the bottle.
How's my best girl, then?
Who, the Queen of Tarts? How would I know?
Oh, come on, Nico, don't be like that.
What did you say?
Nico? Shouldn't I? Sorry.
Lovely.
Shouldn't she be in nursery? I just want to see her, that's all.
Well, we don't want to see you, so hard luck.
We were just saying how kids take over. You can say goodbye to your social life for the next 10 years at least.
Oh, I'm sure I'll still have plenty of free time.
Right, well, I'll leave you to it. If I stay any longer, I'll officially be a gooseberry. Oh, my God!
Oh, dear.
Sit down, breathe.
It can't be. It's too soon.
Give me your car keys, I'm getting you to hospital.
I'll go and tell them you've had to go.
You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be... Listen to me. You're gonna be fine, OK? I promise you. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
From the day the girl walked in, she was smitten with her. The only person that I care about in all this is Valerie.
You got a funny way of showing it. You made us all lie to her. Oh, yeah, very caring. You let Amy go AWOL, and now you've driven her away for good. What were you thinking?
She blackmailed David, for heaven's sake. She doesn't care about us or how we feel.
I'm not saying what she did was right, but she's a mixed-up kid.
Oh, no. She was very clear about it. I gave her the choice. Come clean and have a home or take the money.
She can't make decisions like that. She's lived her whole life getting by from one day to the next.
All I wanted was a little sign that we actually meant something to her.
You can tell you've never brought kids up. You don't need signs. You can't expect anything in return. You're supposed to be looking after her. All you've done is make sure you got shot of her.
Well, maybe that's best, if that's what she thought about us.
Oh, I get it. This is what you wanted. Well, good luck explaining that one to the social services. Taking a kid and then paying her to stay away.
No. Please don't tell anyone. Please.
Whatever Amy's done, she deserves better than this. So does Val. You're a disgrace.
Right, well, I'll book her in for the same time next week then. See you later.
See you.
Bye. You're right. Yeah.
Surprising number of dads you get on these school parties these days. Not like when Mia was little.
Oh, dads were always allowed to come. You were just such a caveman we left you at home. It's a My Little Pony Brigade. Daddy's girls, you see.
Well, that's their excuse. It's nothing to do with the riding instructor, of course.
Don't make me out to be some kind of homewrecker. You wishes.
It can't be bad for business, though. Looking the part.
Yes, covered in mud and stinking of stable. Straight off the catwalk, this.
Do you know what your problem is? You can't take a compliment.
Yeah, and do you know what yours is? You're rubbish at giving them.
Always has been. Charm-wise, he's got a very niche appeal.
You fell for it, though, didn't you?
And swiftly ran off to the other side of the planet.
And then came running back.
Yeah, well, I think you're a hero for putting up with him. See you later.
Laurel, please, how often do we get the chance to do this?
Have a heart. I'm just checking on Rona.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. I'm listening.
Right.
I've just been knocking on yours. It's either this or go and put someone's window through.
Nicola, we're actually in the middle of it. Hey, that is mine.
All the rounds I've bought you, I'm just taking the edge off. Calling me Nico. Who does he think he is?
Oh, I've got to do that. Falling through the clouds, the world at your feet. Reminds you you're alive.
You mean screaming in terror and hoping you don't pull the wrong string?
It's not as if we've got much else to break.
He wasn't that cool at the time.
Says the one. You won't even come anywhere near the plane. That's for Aaron, the big Wendy.
Oh, still going on about that, is he?
Right, you. Before they put any more ideas in your head.
It's been really lovely, and I'm so pleased for you both.
Yeah. See you, mate. I'm really chuffed for you. You're going to be ace.
Well, you're not thinking of chucking yourself out of a plane as well, are you?
Oh, he flaming well isn't. I have no intention of being a single mother.
Oh, what, are you two? Don't think you're getting out of babysitting either. You know where we are, mate.
Would have been a birthday today. I was going to get a cake, you know, just to mark it for the twins. Don't know if it'd just confuse them, though.
Well, it's what gets you through it, I suppose.
Hey, I was thinking of Cafe Viva for the new place.
Well, she could do better than having a greasy spoon named after her, couldn't she?
Well, she didn't mind when she was alive.
Yes, but as a memorial.
Right, Bob, I need a bottle of house white and an intravenous drip, please.
Excuse me, do you mind? We're discussing the best ways of paying tribute to the dear departed.
Yeah, well, you'll be joining them if you keep him from getting me a drink for much longer.
Were there manners where you grew up?
Was the deodorant where you grew up?
Aye,
Oh.
Pack it in, the pair of you. I'll bring it over.
Nico.
I mean, most of the time I'm fine. Sad, of course, but fine. I know I've no right to be maudlin.
Doesn't make it any easier. Anyway, must be moving, old son.
Hey, don't be daft. Have another.
No, really.
Hey, it's on me. No, it's the kids. You want to keep a memory alive, but you don't know if you're just making them miss her even more.
I must collect Arthur.
55 she would have been today. Not that she'd ever admit it. No, 38 was the best 10 years of her life.
No offence, right, but if you need to do this date day thing, then the writing's pretty much on the wall for you anyway.
Excuse me, saying no offence doesn't entitle you to go and say something totally offensive.
No, I mean, if it's that hard for you spending time together, then you need to ask yourselves what's wrong. I mean, look at me and Jimmy. Barely saw each other by the end, and now we all know why.
Yeah, right, well, if we did have a spare 5 minutes, having an affair would be the last thing on our list.
Excuse me.
What?
Look on it as part of your inheritance. I told Bob I was collecting Arthur early, so go along with that.
You giving away ale? Is this illness or a miracle?
It's called compassion fatigue. I'll tell you about it later. Bye.
And he can't be helping either. Talk about a passion killer.
Jimmy, are you bothering with this meeting or not? Cole's in a right strop.
He gave me such a ribbon about that kilt. Said I had sparrow legs. He can talk.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Did your mother tell you that I sold her a Hoover?
That's random. I don't know.
When I came to your school, I was waiting at the gates.
Yeah, and all the girls thought you were a weirdo. Jimmy, this is amazing.
It's like waking up from a dream. You think it's real, but you're not sure till you open your eyes.
No, it's brilliant. Come on, anything else?
Oh, I don't know. I must have looked at these photos 100 times, but it's only now that I can remember how sick I felt about what had happened if Nicola didn't get out of court. Still some blanks, though. Did I ever call her Nico?
Oh my God, Jimmy, you're back.
Am I?
Well, you've got a way to go yet, I'm afraid. Braxton Hicks. The alarm went off, but this little one hit the snooze button.
Oh, chip off the old block. I have to set mine at least an hour before I get up.
It's nothing to worry about. It's totally normal.
Oh, I could have sworn it was the real thing. Honestly, if I'd have known that this was a false alarm.
No, you did the right thing to come in. You're doing fine. So all being well, see you in a few weeks, okay?
Yeah.
Thanks. Oh, just...
And I used to think dogs were daft with their phantom pregnancies. I'm only one step away now.
You know, it's funny, you do have very glossy coats, and you are scary when you show your teeth.
I shall let that one go for good behaviour. I'm just glad you were there.
So am I. Luke, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be breathing down your neck.
No, I know.
It's just, I want to help as much as anything.
And you do. Because you're brilliant in a crisis. You just need to chill out about the small stuff. You'll always be a part of this baby's life.
Well,
I couldn't have got through today without you. This one's already running rings around me. I'm going to need you on side.
I can do better than him anyway. I mean, I'm a 10 and he's what? Change out of a 5er. I'm going to get myself on one of those dating sites.
Say what? Bitter and twisted, seek same.
Excuse me? I get the eye all the time. It's not bad going, still being able to pull the hot ones after you've had a baby.
Oh, well, I don't know, because thankfully I haven't tried.
Yeah, but you and me were always in different leagues, weren't we?
Oh, right, really?
Pipe, please, Bob.
Oh, Bob, I am so sorry. John blocked me in with his tractor right across the gate.
No worries, my love. I'm manfully keeping order amongst the braying hordes.
So, what did they say? Are they keeping her in?
Sorry, what?
You know, your girlfriend. In the hospital. Well, that's why we're all in, covering for Marlon.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to leave now.
Actually, sod the internet. Let's go into town. I'm wasted here. Oh, you need to nip home and change.
Nicola, really, it's a bit beneath you, throwing yourself at men you don't know.
Have you suddenly been possessed by my dad or something?
Get her a coffee. She needs to sober up.
Come on, you lose. I need Lippy if we're going into battle.
Right. No. Just give us 5 minutes. If we're not back, call the police.
Hang on. So, we've got a curfew because her mum says so.
Well, yeah, because you got a trolleyed last time.
Sorry for inviting you. Just thought you might like a night out for a birthday.
Yeah, just not sitting in the pictures. How old is she? 50?
Mia, play nicely. Preferably outside.
All right. Come on, Grandma.
Hey, give me a call sometime if you fancy going out.
Oh, you're so cute when you sulk, all pouty. Have that to be getting on with. See you tomorrow.
See ya.
She's so like I was at her age. Treat her mean. Of course, it bites you on the backside eventually.
Nah, she's all right.
So you're all alone tonight as well, then?
In my house? Don't be daft. You can't even watch telly without anyone switching over.
Well, if it's privacy you're worried about, there'll be no interruptions here.
You invite me over to watch telly?
If that's what you're calling it these days.
Oh, Jimmy, the bailiffs wouldn't make so much noise.
I need to see Nicola.
What?
Sorry about this.
Don't barge in here shouting the odds. If Nicola doesn't want to speak to you, then she needn't.
The wedding album, where is it?
What? What do you want the wedding album for?
Please, Rodney, I think he's finally getting somewhere.
The wedding, going to court. Nicola thinking no one was going to turn up.
He even remembered about Mum's Hoover.
What?
Never mind.
You and me in the back of a van with Nicola in a wedding dress. Have I got that right?
Yeah. When did this come back?
Just now. He went all weird.
I need to see those pictures. Please, Rodney, help me.
You just feel like such a prize, Wally. Thank you. At least animals can't feel shame for wasting a vet's time.
Are you saying you'd rather be some farmyard animal giving birth in a field?
Well, I feel like a heifer, so I may as well reap some of the benefits.
Please, never mind that. I'm just grateful you're okay. You and the baby.
I know. I need to get over myself, don't I?
It's a good job I bumped into Moira, isn't it? Are you going to tell me or what?
Paddy, I tried. Phone wouldn't even go to voicemail.
I was on call, and it's not my fault. They just didn't have a phone mast in that pig yard.
Well, it's hardly a priority, is it? Not when you've got premature labour on your hands.
Which we haven't, by the way. False alarm.
I should have been there.
What was I supposed to do? Leave her to fend for herself while I find a carrier pigeon to send for you?
Yeah, well, it would have saved me a wasted journey to Hotton General and back, wouldn't it?
Do you mind? I'm very grateful. If Marlon hadn't have been there, then...
I'm sorry, I just didn't get the memo about him being your new best mate.
Are we allowed 5 minutes where this isn't all about you? Stupid question, forget it.
Well, I think the word you were looking for was thanks. Well done.
You watch. I bet Steve goes into the parachute jump now. He'll absolutely hate me, everyone up on him.
Yeah, right, as if Annie's going to let him do that. And anyway, he's played the trump card now, because you couldn't have kids even if you wanted to.
Well, Elton John manages it, so there's still hope for you.
Yeah, because Elton John's always been my role model.
Come to think of it, you can't even change your own underpants, let alone someone else's.
Yeah, look who's talking.
Just pack it in, you two.
I have a bit of a laugh.
It's just seeing you say goodbye to Annie and Steve. Knowing it could be the last time.
But it's better than knowing it's going to carry on like this.
I know. But how do I say goodbye to the one person who means more to me than anything else in the world? Knowing it is the last time.
If I could stay, Mum, I would.
It's just hit me, that's all.
And at the end, when it's just us, everything's going to be all right, I promise. How many people can say that?
Right. But I better tell you what's happening.
Please do not creep up on me like that.
Sorry, did I give you a start?
You haven't spoken to Valerie or the social services.
No.
Good.
But you're going to. Doesn't matter what you say about Amy. I don't care what she's done. Even if she is a bad un, you're going to do right by her.
That's exactly what I've tried to do. And how can I make that any clearer?
You're a legal guardian. If anything happens to her, you're the one that'll be held responsible. You and Val.
I am trying to do the right thing for my wife and my son.
Spin it whatever way you like. This is going to break Val's heart. So the least you can do is call her.
And tell her what?
The truth. Be a novelty for you. And after that, you can phone social services and tell them the same. If you don't do it, I will. And I won't put it in such a sympathetic light. Do it now.
I know there are no vacancy signs up, but you couldn't make an exception, could you?
That's the one. Nicola was having a go at the photographer, telling him to turn his flash off.
She wasn't quite the Rottweiler you're making her out to be.
Something about making her face shiny. I'm on the right track, aren't I?
Well, it doesn't mean a thing. I can remember all my weddings, but it doesn't mean I want any of my wives back.
Oh, God. I feel sick.
That's what happens when you turn your back on your wife and your daughter.
What the hell have I done? Why didn't somebody slap me? I've made the biggest mistake of my life.
Then you just have to live with it.
No.
Like Nicola has to.
No way. I love her, Rodney. I love her. And I've got to be with her. Nothing's going to change that again.
We'll head back to Emmerdale in half an hour.